Hello YouTube, welcome to the first of the nostalgia trip. You know when I talked a while ago about how I was going to digitalize videos and everything from my blog to YouTube with picture reports, and this is like the first one. Now before anyone asks, yes, this is not taped on the same day, but this is just like one of the three identical inside shirts I have, and it's just so nice and easy at home when you're working at your home office that I tend to wear this, so yeah, it happens. So figured, why not? Yeah, I often wear caps at home. That's just because my hair is always going to be like one big mess. And maybe I should go like this and go like for drill hair, but whatever. It's not that I hate hairdressers. I just forget half of the time to go to hairdressers. But in this nostalgia video, I'm going to talk about games and other things from years ago. And the first one is going to be called the SAC successfully completes her first mission, which was the very first battle report on my blog back on the 27th of March 2010. Now, back then in the Tin Soldier of Antwerp, we were into board gaming, and I had created an Italian band called the SAC, or Society of Archeologia e Chimelli, which used to be the name of my blog, because that was what the blog was written to chronicle my pulp adventures. Blogs were new back then, and whatever. And so blogs being new, and then it evolved over a year because 12 years later I still have the blog, and since half a year, about give or take, I changed the name to an Old Belgian Otaku, which is like more of who I am. That whatever. So I'm now gonna tell the actual battle report, and I'm gonna overlay the pictures of the action back then. So these are all pictures. They were taken with a, I think it was a cell phone which could take like 20 pictures back then before its memory card ran full. So we came a long way in the decennia. But hell, it was a game back then where we had in the club. It was against Andy, I believe. Yeah, no, it was against Bjorn, who sadly was taken from us years ago, but that's not to the point. So what happened is the SAC investigated a mysterious crash site. I had reported about the setup of the scenario on the blog a bit earlier, so if you go to my blog page and scroll down, you got a list of months, and you go to March 2020, and there you find the background information. So the team arrived at a small beachfront at TSS Straat, quite a distance away from the derelict vessel's wreck. So reports indicate that a group of 7-hour tough guys called the B Team were present in the area, as well as a fort of pig-related warriors, which we did not encounter, nor did we meet any of the abominations of Professor Schwiebelim Arse. So a strange creature called Scar was met later on in the expedition. Now it comes back with me. The B Team was Andy's squad. Then you had the pig-related warriors. That was Tristan. And then Professor Schwiebelim Arse was Bjorn. So I actually faced Andy mostly in that scenario. So the SAC team advanced towards the strange obelisk offshore. After an initial gunfight with members of the B team, our gallant Fusilieri took out a girl in the company and wounding the phase man. In the meantime, Professor Tortellini discovered a patch of quicksand near the pillar from which he managed to free himself. So those were events in the pulp existed of a few adventurers. You can also find them on the blog, and they were escorted by a bunch of Fusilieri World War II figures I had. So you'll see it on the pictures and everything. So what happened by then was we had faced off the B team, some initial gunshots, and my investigator character had reached the obelisk. So while still babbling on about how big a genius he is, the professor is ambushed by the phase man, who was injured earlier, and howling Matt Murdoch. And he bites the dust, being wounded. The return fire of Fusilieri, however, is devastating as it takes out both members of the B team. Now, more of my troopers, Valeria, Sandro, and the Ascari, which were cheaper as soldiers than my Fusilieri, they discovered a strange Asian deity possessing a bunker on the coastline. Those events could get really weird in there, but it's part of the rulebook, part of how we all played it. Because fun. This caused Sandro and the Ascari to cover for fear and for the remainder of the mission. They went half my force, while Valeria takes off to try and join the action. Now, Tommaso himself, that was like my main hero, based on myself and everything. He was heroic, he was great, he did everything. So, he tries to resolve another puzzle, and he almost ends up thundering down a pick of stakes. While the other half of his forces try to regroup and the Fusilieri take down B.A. Baractus with a lucky pot shot. So you had it like you roll a whole string of dice and you think like, what the hell is happening? And suddenly someone drops dead. Epic victory? No, pure luck, but yeah, it sounds better as epic victory. So in order to complete the crash site and secure it, Tommaso and the Fusilieri move over to the large ruined buildings, where they encounter a white hunter renowned as Scar the Elephant Slayer. Tommaso manages to miss the huge spear cannon toting monster, where it was a Necromunda Scavi the Heavy. By the way, the figure that was used for that. But the Fusilieri, who have become the heroes of the mission, take the big beast down and securing the whole battlefield for the SAC to investigate. So that actually meant at that point I won the game, which was quite epic for a first tryout of the rules in multiplayers. So that made the whole game always fun. So it was a great success for our agents in the field. The discovered technologies will surely make it able to further our causes. Now my background was actually they were a archaeological Indiana Jones kind of society, but more out of profit, more out of personal advancement than really this belongs in the museum. No, fucking hell, this belongs in our pocket because we're gonna pay something for that. Like buy a tank or something. Which you will see in the future battle report because we actually bought a tank with our loot. Or for Safari you can call a CV-33 a tank, but it's the name that counts. So that's the game. That's what happened. That's why you also see the slideshow now coming by. And because I'm a fast rambler, it's a pretty fast slideshow. But that's what I'm going to do. More in the future. Take the pictures from the blog. Put them on my comment. Cover my ugly face at moments with pictures. And like that you can all relive the blog if you didn't follow it. Or you can just go to the blog and read it all and don't have to look at this thing, which might be better for your sleep and everything. So that's the general idea of what I'm going to do. I hope you like this. Put it down in the comments below if you did. Also put it down in the comments if you didn't. Now, that's why comments are for. Hey, who knows? Pointers on what to improve. Very much appreciated because I have no clue what I'm actually doing. So see you around for the next one, and I hope you like this first tryout of digitalizing my blog to YouTube. Thanks for watching. Always feel free to subscribe. I'm not gonna pay for that, so I did it for years now with like 20 subscribers and 2-3 views a video. So me, you know what I say. In Belgium you can't monetize it anyway, so I can curse all I want to. See you around. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.